And now, please find a comfortable way to roll over onto your stomach. Lie with your hands on the floor near your face and your head turned to the left, with the right cheek toward the floor. Notice how this is for you. Try lying with your face to the right. Which is more comfortable? Now, turn your head back to the left. Bend your left knee and lift the left foot toward the ceiling so the sole of the foot is facing the ceiling. Your knee stays on the floor. Where is the neutral position for your foot? How is the sole of your foot tilted relative to the ceiling? In this position, slowly flex and extend the foot several times, finding the comfortable range of the movement. You could do it a few times with your awareness on the ball of the foot moving up and down. A few times feeling the heel move up and down. A few times attending to how the ankle bones relate to your foot as you do this movement. And then let the foot down and rest. Again, lift the left foot. And keeping your heel fixed in space, rotate your lower leg so the toes move right and left, and explore the range of easy movement. And then let go of that and fix the ball of your foot in space and move the heel right and left in space. Do that a number of times. And then bring the foot back to neutral and alternately tilt first the inside edge more toward the floor and then the outside edge. And then put all of these movements together and move the ball of your foot in slow, easy circles. Your heel traces a similar circle at the same time. And change directions. And let the foot down and rest. Now please turn your face to the right and lift the right foot toward the ceiling. We'll do the same movements with the right foot. First, slowly flex and extend the right foot a number of times. Then, keeping your heel fixed in space, rotate your lower leg so the right toes move right and left. It doesn't have to be the whole range that you can do. And then fix the ball of your foot in space and explore movement of taking your right heel right and left. And then let that go and tilt first the inside edge of the foot more toward the floor, then the outside edge. And move the ball of the foot in circles. Take your time. And then just let the foot down, roll onto your back, and rest. Become aware of the changes in your physical sensations and in your sense of calmness. Now roll onto your stomach as before, and turn your face to the left. And now place your left hand on the floor near your shoulder, with the elbow in the air as if to do a push-up. Have your right arm alongside your body on the floor. And now, several times explore a movement of rolling your pelvis to the right. You feel your hip joint lift and roll. You feel your pubic bone lift and roll. And after you've done that several times, now each time you roll the pelvis, let your left knee bend and slide the left knee out to the side, dragging the left foot behind it on the floor. At the same time, bend your body and slide your face toward your left hand so you can look toward the knee under the arch of your elbow. Your face and your knee come closer to each other. And then return all the way to the starting position. Repeat the sequence a number of times. You roll your pelvis, bend your knee and slide it out to the side. Your face stays close to the floor and moves toward your hand on the floor. Your upper body bends to the left. And then just let it go and rest. Again, face to the left with your left hand on the floor as if to do a push-up. But now, place your right hand on your lower back with your fingertips on your lower spine. Roll your pelvis as before, dragging the knee to the side. And now, feel how your back and spine rotate. Explore that numerous times. Move your hand to different parts of your lower back. And let it go and rest. Now would you please extend your left leg and bend the knee so the foot is toward the ceiling. Place your left hand as in doing a push-up. And lift the knee away from the floor several times. Is that easy or is that difficult? Do you lift it straight up or do you roll your pelvis to lift the knee? Try it several times while rolling your pelvis to the right, so the rolling does the lifting. And see if you can find a way to do that so that your lower back presses toward the floor as you lift the knee. Your lower back presses into your abdomen presses into the floor. And after you've done it that way a number of times, once again, lift the knee straight up a few times. It will be easier now than before. And let it go and rest. Again, bend your left knee. Place your left hand as in doing a push-up. Continue the movement of lifting the knee and rolling the pelvis, But now, let your face and upper body lift away from the floor at the same time you lift the knee. Do it several times so that your face turns left after you lift, and back to the floor as you come down, as if looking over your shoulder. And then do it several times so that your face stays oriented toward the floor through the whole movement. This demands something different from your back. And then let yourself down and just rest. Turn your face toward the floor. Place your left hand as in doing a push-up. And keeping your left leg straight, lift the left leg and your head off the floor, arching your back a little, and then swing the leg slowly left and right, rolling your pelvis and your body with the movement. Your whole body rolls and twists. Your face can follow the movement, or it can stay oriented toward the floor. Try it both ways. And then let it go, roll onto your back, and rest. Notice the differences between your right side and left side. Now roll onto your stomach as before. Now would you please turn your face to the right. Place your right hand on the floor near your shoulder with the elbow in the air as if to do a push-up. Have your left arm alongside your body on the floor. And now, several times explore a movement of rolling your pelvis to the left. You feel your hip joint lift and roll, and you feel your pubic bone lift and roll. Then, each time you roll the pelvis, let your right knee bend and slide the right knee out to the side, dragging the right foot behind it on the floor. Bend your body and slide your face toward your right hand so you can look toward the knee under the arch of your elbow. Your face and your knee come closer to each other. And then return all the way to the starting position. Go back and forth. You roll your pelvis, bend your knee and slide it out to the side. Your face stays close to the floor and moves toward your hand on the floor. Your upper body bends to the right. And then let it go and rest. Again, face to the right. Your right hand is on the floor as in a push-up. And now place your left hand on your lower back with your fingertips on your lower spine. Roll your pelvis to the left as before, dragging the right knee to the side, and feel how your back and spine rotate. Try it with your hand on different parts of your spine. And just let it go and rest. Please extend your right leg and bend the knee so the foot is toward the ceiling. Place your right hand like a push-up. Roll your pelvis to the left and lift the knee away from the floor several times. Your pelvis presses toward the floor as you begin the movement. Repeat it a number of times. And let it go and rest. Again, bend your right knee. Place your right hand like a push-up. And continue rolling the pelvis and lifting the knee, but now let your head and shoulders lift away from the floor at the same time you lift the knee. Notice how you use your body to press into the floor and how your back is involved in the movement. Try it several times, turning your head with the movement. And then several times, keeping your face oriented toward the floor as you lift. Your waist has to turn. And then just let the movements stop and rest. Turn your face toward the floor. Place your right hand like a push-up. And keeping the right leg straight, lift the right leg and your head off the floor. You arch your back a little, and then swing the leg slowly left and right, rolling your pelvis with the movement. Your whole body is involved. Where do you look? You can look over your shoulder, or you can look toward the floor. Let yourself down, let the movement stop, roll onto your back, and rest. Notice how you are lying now. What's changing in your relationship to gravity? Observe the parts of you that seem to resist surrendering to the floor and see if they're growing more willing to accept support. It's paradoxical that when we feel more safe, more able to support ourselves, we are more free to trust the support of others. You can stop here for today or continue with the next part of the lesson. If you stop here, carefully bring yourself to standing and take the time to enjoy any pleasant and new sensations now and over the next few days.